Hello everyone, Andrew 2 here back with a Total War League Siege Season 4 playoff matchup. In this battle we have E-tier generals on attack with DJ as Sparta and Tommy89 here as Arverni. This is actually Tommy's debut in Total War League. I think he's had computer troubles keeping him from playing, so Exo's been playing in his place. But he's back for the playoffs just in time. And their opponents on defense, SlumDog Slingers with Nella as Kush and his teammate Unequal Cake as Basically, so a couple of desert factions on defense. And I'll get the battle rolling. Have you have you noticed something different? Maybe in this general area. That's right. I can do it. I figured it out. It actually was not that hard. But honestly, I kind of just forgot about it. I didn't really realize I wasn't using these. Thanks to Donald for pointing it out. So that'll be a nice addition. Let's see these armies though. You've already seen them by now, but I have not. This is one of the, I think, two battles. I think this battle and the battle they fought after this was the only two in this whole playoffs that I didn't get to watch because it took place too early for me because it was like midday in Europe in Britain when they played this, which is like 6 a.m. for me. So this one's a complete surprise to me. I mean, I know the outcome, but at this point, the playoffs are over. I'm trying to trying to catch up. Ooh, we had Kushite slaves on the wall. They're gonna get them off. They're probably there to soak up Scorp. Oh wow, I didn't realize really they lined up all their towers over here. Sorry, my throat's a little dry for some reason. I drank a lot of water, but I might be a little under the weather. We'll see later today or tomorrow. Yep. Good job getting them out of the way. Kushite slaves are very cheap, but they do have 2 javelin volleys. It's nice to make sure you can get those off before they die. Oh yeah, look at armies. So we have Royal Spartan spam. That's what you want to do if you're attacking with Sparta, or really if you're just using them in general. I'm not a big fan of the regular Spartan hoplites. Looks like, yep, 3 mercenary Cretans and a Helot, also pretty standard. And what does he have? 2. They can get a 3rd Spartan youth. I'm not seeing the 3rd one though. Did he go? He went Royal Spartan Jin. Maybe he does only have 2. 1, 2. It's not that big of a deal. Maybe just 3 in there. Might be have 1 hiding. For our Verni's army, looks like probably 7 Chosens. Couple of 3 Celtics. You're almost certainly gonna have an Oathsworn Jin. And our Verni brought a ballista, has not started firing yet. Defender's armies, I'm assuming 7 Desert Legionnaires. Maybe some cohort too. I usually don't bring the cohort on defense. I think the 7 Legionnaires are good enough. You bring a lot of Numidian Lights, but no, looks like he's opted. Does he bring any Numidian Light Infantry? Numidian Light Infantry is might be my favorite low tier infantry. I don't think he brought any Unequal Cake. And then I'm assuming Armored Chotels. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. And then what archer do you bring? Kushite archers. I mean, it's not as bad as Royal Kushite archers, but I would honestly probably just go Nubians. The Kushites aren't that much better. And it costs significantly more. I think like 100 more. But at least it's not bringing the Royal Kushites. Those are a big waste of money. They're cool, but what do they cost? Like 700? It's ridiculous. Gonna already pretty early on try to break this wall. Sorry about that. Try to break this wall and to get, yeah, force the defenders to adjust. slave's gotten any peel off. Doesn't look like it. Bounce of power is maybe ever so slightly in the defender's favor, or I think basically even though. I like to start checking that. So I think I already said, but I didn't point it out specifically, this is the first battle of this matchup, so this one appeared to be the closest based off the kill counts. Again, I didn't get to see any of these live, so I'm seeing these for the first time, which is pretty cool. I preferred to see them for the first time, but you know, you gotta watch the playoffs live, right? So after this battle, I'll tell you the result of the other one, so you'll know who moves on. And then we'll just have one more video in the quarterfinals. I'll try to get that out tomorrow, honestly. I'm going on vacation on Tuesday next week, so I'd like to get the quarterfinals finished before then. And then after that, it's only like a short 5-day vacation. And then after that, I'll just have 4 videos left. 2 semifinals, the 3rd place game, and then the finals. Then I will be done covering. So I think here in probably by the end of the first week of August, I'll have everything. I'll have season 4 wrapped up. And I'll probably have time to cover. I have one regular battle replay I love to cover in the off season, and then I've had one other battle that happened during the regular season suggested to me to cover. So I'll cover that. And if you have any other battles you want me to cover, I should have some time in between seasons here after I cover these. As we get our first engagement, just DM me on Discord, or just post it in like the replays channel and at me, whether it's Total War League or not. Okay, started bringing all his archers in position. Looks like this Chosen's actually, yeah, he's winning because he got kind of around the sides of this Desert Legionnaire, and the Desert Legionnaire is getting shot by Galax. It's gonna be not a great shot. This one has an okay shot, but these Galax, oh no. Okay, he got him. I think these Galax were didn't have an angle because of this big old tower, so they were trying to run into the settlement. But looks like Tommy will be able to slip in. Oh, game kind of got choppy there for a second. Tommy will be able to slip in a couple Chosens. Unequal Cake, here with Misacely, was able to get this unit out, which is good. Hopefully they can get their javelins off. Threw in a slave. It's a good use of a slave infantry. Oh yeah, they'll get their javelins. Oh, oh, no, those are friendlies that are facing backwards. Dang, the game's getting kind of choppy. I don't know why. You only have to endure one more battle in Athens after this. Oh, artillery coming down. Oh no. That's a lot. That's 3 armored showtells in this area. If you just like focus your fire, like put the middle of it like right in there, or maybe even a little bit lower, you can do a lot of damage. Even got some Royal Spartans in. Kushites. Oh, these Kushite slaves are getting some good shots. Oh yeah, 74. Jeez, I mean I know it's Spartan use, but they're more expensive than the Kushite slaves, so that's worth it. It'd be ideal they'd throw out Royal Spartans, but you can't control where they're throwing their Pila. Okay, he just looks like Nella's just using his Pila. He's not trying to actually engage that Kushite slave. This is a pretty good matchup for the defenders, 'cause I think Misacely can definitely handle Arverni's melee infantry, and then the armored showtells can handle the Royal Spartans if used properly. Oh no. Okay, it turned around in time. I thought they were going to get a huge volley from like 3 Galax onto the retreating Desert Legionnaires. They are just front dumping. Oh my god. Yep, the power to front dump. 4 archers shooting at a already kind of weakened unit. Yeah, he's just going to have to throw it in. No, I would... Do you still have Javies? I don't think so. That's a friendly fire there, but it's doing a lot more damage than friendly fire. Not much action here. Looks like Sparta's just trying to get his units in. Actually, as I say, not much action. Nella's gonna throw in his slave just to feed this Royal Spartan. What the? What is this? Okay, it didn't last for long. Oh, they're facing backwards. Gotta get the thumbnail there. This is a mistake. Although I don't think... Yeah, defenders don't have anything in position to punish it. Is this what do you call it? He's rusty. Tommy hasn't played in a while, at least in Total War League. Oh, they're getting on the tower. That's why they're facing backwards. I see. I guess that, yeah, this one, that's a Legionnaire that got front dumped has routed. Not sure how many kills it got, but probably not many. You have those Spartans. Took 7 losses for 89 kills there. I think we can now see all of... Oh my god! Oh, that's terrible. 21 armored showtails, only 10 on that unit. And then third, this one's brutal, 35 showtails down. And that's because these armored showtails are what the defenders are gonna need to kill these Royal Spartans with their armor piercing damage to try to pierce that 105 armor. But they're already outnumbered. I think there's like 6 or 7 Royal Spartans on attack and only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 armored showtails to counter them. That one kind of missed. He's lined up a bit better, although I'd get this one out of here still. It's going to be very tough to get these shots from the artillery to land. Oh, I think that was a routed slave that's coming back. They do have the ballista protected. That would have been pretty cool if the routed slave could have came in and killed the ballista crew. I don't think they have a ton of ammo left though. They do have some. Oh, they're actually going to use some archer ammo on it? I wouldn't do that. I would just mop it up with the Chosen. Alright. Looks like all the shots I'm actually paying attention to are missing. I missed all the good volleys. But you can just imagine, big rocks killing armored showtails. I think you can imagine it. Oh, I thought that was a Gallic routing. They almost got into the archers. The front dump continues. Like another pretty good target for it. Maybe not the greatest actually, because these buildings are kind of shielding them. But it's oh, now it's a great shot. Sword side or showtail side, not really a sword. Oh no. Yeah, defenders didn't really they haven't defended this map right. Because this is, as you've seen the other 2 battles, you want to hold here if you can. I mean, yeah, they broke down here, but they could have still defended that. Just set up units of Jabby as they try to pour in here if they do. It's like, this is an okay defense place, but you're seeing right now the main drawback of it just gives brilliant shots sword side. Oh man, dude, this is unfortunate. Armored showtail going to be out with maybe even less than 50 kills. Just feeding another one with the meat grinder. They do have their Kushite archers, although they're really bunched up. Oh no, he still has ammo. I was just gonna wonder if that was the case. Looks like Arbor did a good job dodging at least that one volley. So he will get some damage done, but oh my goodness. That had to have killed like 30 archers. a chevron and a half, 166 kills in the ballista. I think Nella here with Kush was thinking he was out of ammo on that. Terrible, honestly, and it's reflected in the balance of power, definitely in the attacker's favor now. Pretty terrible start here to this battle for the defenders. Royal Spartans, this one's lost a few, but really not. Okay, these two have actually taken some losses. This Shotel's getting some, well, not really, only 16 kills. They've been able to force the archers back at least, so they're not getting side shots. It's kind of a weird formation. Like, what are these guys doing? These are just the slave stuff, but these are armored Shotels. Some weird pathfinding may be going on here. Oh. Brutal melee right now. Are not pushing this side, which is smart. I'm assuming, is he finally out of ammo? They are. 166 was where they were, but man, did they shoot great targets. I think most of those kills are on armored Shotels and the archers. Just like 2, or like really like 1.5 volleys. Oh no, what is that? Just rear charging his own dudes? Oof. I mean, he did kind of get in here. If he can get out with no losses, it wouldn't be the worst thing ever. Oh no. I can't tell what they're shooting at. Yep. Oh my god. This is rough. Rough defense. I think it was just kind of doomed from the start there. You gotta defend this for as long as you can. This is like a decent fallback point, but you're gonna want to fall back. You're gonna want to defend at least further back, because if you defend up here, I should be drawing. I'm not used to having it. If you defend more up here, as you saw, this gives great sword side shots. You want to defend here first, and fall back to like here or here if you must. What? I don't know what that plan here is with the Jin, to be honest. If you're watching this Nella, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just, with the Jin, I'm genuinely confused, and then I've just pointed out some mistakes that have been made with the armored Shotels. Gonna need to get these archers out of here. Although at this point, I mean, Masacely has like his entire army left. So, I mean, it's not completely over, but they're gonna have a tough time killing these Royal Spartans, that's for sure. Without, or all the they have one more full Shotel, thankfully, but yeah, then the Jin is just 19. I think all the other units are gone. And, I mean, he does have, I think, 5 Numidian skirmishers. The Scorpion, I didn't see this. It was doing some work. Chevron worth. Unfortunately, these guys just getting, at least these are just slaves, not a big deal, but these are getting shot up. I think maybe their mindset for defending up here was that they wanted to be able to put their archers in here to deter the attackers from pushing up through here. So, because they would get sword side shots. But I don't think it was worth it. They don't appear to be interested in pushing this way in any way. I don't know, maybe that wasn't their thought process, but I'm just making an assumption, trying to think about why they would have done that. Okay, for some reason it looks like these guys are facing backwards. Just a archer head-to-head duel. But yeah, I mean, they could deal with these Royal Spartans if these heavy Numidian skirmishers are used well. Let's see, he has 1, 2, 3 of them. 4. I would think he has 5. You're allowed to bring the 5th. Maybe only 4, but that's still a lot of damage. That could be done. You can just front dump stuff and do damage with that many. Scorpion, if you can keep that alive, that would also be huge. But yeah, I think they're gonna I'm like, they're gonna have a tough enough time stopping Sparta alone. Currently, I mean, they have Desert Cohort up in the fight. They'll do okay against Royal Spartans. But how many Chosens are still left? That one's about dead, I won't count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe if you count 2 of those were like half units, so maybe like 5 total. Like I said, I think Macesli's only lost like 1, maybe 2 legionnaires, and he has 7 plus 2 cohorts. So I think Macesli definitely has the capability to turn this around. And there's a decent amount of time left in the replay. It could happen. See if maybe Nello was trying to get a smaller army. That might have been his plan. It's hard to manage so many units at once, so if you can get rid of some of them, you can focus. Although I would imagine the enemy archers will focus this armored shotel, but hopefully for the defender's sake, they can at least good use out of this shotel. I don't think any of the others have done very well. This one almost a chevron. I don't think any of them have a chevron yet. That's a good engagement. This is what armored shotels are good in. Fighting high armor units, not getting shot. Dang, these helots. Oh no. Okay, it's not dead yet. Yeah, I would back it up. Right about here. And then just start dumping right in here. This is an insanely juicy scorpion spot. I doubt he has a ton more ammo left though. He could really put in work with that scorpion. Oh, maybe he does have 5 skirmishers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He does. I didn't see this one. And attackers can't see him either. Honest, you need to start shifting. They don't even have like these wall sections broke over here. Like I think in the previous 2 battles, we've seen people break walls open there just to keep the defenders honest and leave some troops over here. But they haven't. Attackers haven't done that. Ooh, Christian on the outside of the settlement. Not really much out there to kill though at this point. Oh yes, Scorpion appearing to shoot Royal Spartan Chin and Osor, and that's a really good spot to shoot. Oh yeah, amazing shot there by the Scorpion. This is the first major flaw I've seen in this attack. The Scorpion there, I mean they've seen the Scorpion, they've shot it, they definitely know it's there. And they're still just bunching up so many units right in front of it. So it definitely has not been a flawless attack. Okay, these shotels have done quite well. They're actually into the archers too. I accidentally unplugged my mic there. I'm getting too excited. This is such a major brawl, and like, despite all the mistakes, if Macesli can get his units over, he needs to make good use of these heavy Numidian skirmishers. He needs to bring over his army, because there's no threat over here. They haven't even pushed here, they're definitely not going to push over there. Almost a second chevron for these armored shotels. They have like almost all of these kills are on Royal Spartans. Did that Helot waver? No, he brought him back. That was another mistake. Thankfully for the attackers, it was just a Helot archer, not a Cretan. Fortunately, I think it would have been wise to have this cohort in helping out this armored shotel. Send it in. Desert Legionaries, while these both have 123 kills. Oh, chose it with 205 though. Although still not even a chevron, so probably a lot of slaves killed. Oh, here we go. Push over here. This is a really small unit. I wouldn't call it a pull through. It's kind of going around the side. Oh man, if only he had heavy Numidian skirmishers just laying into this Oathsworn too. It might be dead by now if he had like 3 of them. Kushite Roller Guard Jin. I would just get him out of there. Oh my god. Oh my goodness, what a disaster. 2 big Pila volleys, and this is gonna be... He'll be lucky to get him out of there alive. At least the general. Yeah, he's lucky. Oh no, another. That one most of them missed, it appeared, at least. Yeah. Kush is just lucky that the general didn't die there. That was brutal. He must have been trying to somehow get into his archers, but there's too many units in between. Or maybe just try to get rear charges here. But the attackers have so many reserves left to deal with it. I would have waited much longer to try to get the Jin in. Wait till the attacking troops get more thinned out. Armor Showtail, this one has been used well. Not the most insane kills, but it's because he wasn't focused down with relentless fire, and that really didn't take any javelins either. Now the cohort comes in. See? Huh, I didn't see this Showtail. Got like another half Showtail too. But yeah, this cohort should have been helping that armored Showtail, been in the fight with it, so that way I think they could have done a lot more work. There's like a cohort fighting a Royal Spartan head to head. I mean, this one's really weak, so it'll die. 244 kills though, and 2 chevrons. So it's gotten its value. Kind of interesting. I feel like the attackers have enough to push hard here too, but they're playing. It's probably a bit safer just to focus here, because with the amount of missiles that Masacely has, I almost called him Numidia, that Masacely has, they could get torn to shreds if they try to push over here. That's another thing, dude. I don't think Masacely's thrown a single Pila from his heavy Numidian skirmishers, and definitely has not used any Jin abilities with his Jin still back there. Like, despite all those mistakes, like, the attack has not been flawless, for sure. It's being solid, though, especially the early stages. There's a great Pila angle. That'll be a good engagement for that Legionnaire, unless they get oof. Maybe not. Oh, yep, I was just gonna say, if they have ammo, they're gonna chew up this Legionnaire. But, like, he should have had, like, 3 or 4 Numidian skirmishers. Just... okay. That's a pretty good shot, because he got these Royal Spartans as they were retreating, attempting to retreat. But smartly, DJ left him in, facing forward once he got it started getting shot. That's a pretty nifty angle, actually. But I mean, they're probably scared of archers, but like, these guys have enough armor where I feel like he could leave them just stand him here and just start throwing. Like, you gotta attempt to. I'm afraid he's gonna try to save these Numidians till it's too late. He's waiting for them to run out of archer ammo, but I think the attackers are smartly saving it. Yeah, these guys still have ammo. I think all of these still have ammo. These guys have their daggers out, maybe not. Nope, they have bows. Attackers are smartly saving their ammo for these skirmishers, because now they've been able to see them all. Yeah, another thing with this defense is they seem to just be like leaving out, you know, it's not a scene, they definitely are, they're leaving like units out to just die, like this, like send in another unit to support it. this unit of 51 cohorts just gonna get whittled away by this, even though it's a small Royal Spartan. But like, you could completely surround this Royal Spartan and kill it so fast if they just had another unit to help. Like, they're already surrounding it a bit with just this tiny cohort. But yeah, with no support, it's just gonna get torn to pieces. Like, they did well with the 2 chevrons, but it could have done even better. They're waiting for the units to die, then sitting in next. Ooh, big trouble over here with an Oathsworn. Gonna absolutely destroy. I wouldn't have wasted a headhunt on the slave infantry. Oh, maybe they're trying to get through it as quickly as possible though. With there we go. Skirmishers dump on this. I would get the slave out of there and then just line up this Desert Legionnaire. Because yeah, you gotta give him some throwing angles though. They're trying to throw over the top. It's not gonna do a ton of damage. I would get this slave out of there and line up like here or here with this small Legionnaire, and then just peel the crap out of the place you're not guarding. These guys are so good, they'll still do decent damage just throwing frontally here, although I don't know how much friendly fire is going on as well. There we go, shoot the Oathsworn as it retreats. There you go. Nice. Now just dump this Oathsworn. See, look how much work these guys can do, but they've waited until all their infantry is dead to start using them. What do they got? 1, 2... Basically only 2 full units of infantry left for the defense. That's not enough. Attackers still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that one's not full, really.
Back! Withdraw!
Man, these skirmishers are devastating. Like, they've done so much work, even though for like half of their ammo was spent on not very good shots, shooting over the top of their own dudes. Now these skirmishers are competent in melee also, so that's the only reason they still have a chance, I feel like. See, oh man, if this cav gym is also more full too, again, just honestly pretty terrible cav play here with this Kush Jin. See, it's another peel of volley getting shot by the tower. I mean, this tower is gonna happen, but it's like I don't understand what the plan was. Both times you try to get them in here, they're just walking straight into units that are ready to just throw jabbies in their face. Like now they could maybe get that unit into the archers, but unfortunately it's dwindled down to 10 men, and he's got them back behind the line, behind friendly lines instead of behind enemy lines. Refresh, oof, maybe not the best use there, refreshing a very depleted unit, but he looks like all his other units are fresh, so maybe it's a might as well kind of thing. The refresh comes back pretty quickly. I think like every 30 or 60 seconds, probably 60 seconds you can use it again. Maybe more than that, I don't know. I should probably know that, but I don't. How long it takes for the refresh to come back. I thought for a second there I didn't unmute my mic after I cleared my throat. Thankfully I did unmute it. What's he got? 1, 2, okay, these use some ammo, that's right. Scorpion did good work. And the Jin has 2 on full ammo and probably 1 on about half ammo on these skirmishers. They could still do work. They need to just throw so much at these Royal Spartans here. But even then, dude, there's freaking 2 more of them. 2 more of them. He is throwing at this one. It is shielded side, but you've seen what they can do with front shots. So this will still do damage. This is gonna be devastating. They shooting the Chosen? Oh, there you go. Smart move there by Sparta.
For
Get into
glory!
combat, don't let yourself get sat back and jabbied. Gonna send these guys into melee. Must be out of ammo, I'd hope so. This is a pretty tricky angle, actually. I don't... Getting nice sword side shots. My favorite thing to say. Just imagine if... I mean, I still think there's just too many Royal Spartans alive for the defenders to win this. Although, if these skirmishers were used perfectly, they could still overcome it, I think. But imagine if Kush still had his full gen here and he didn't waste him getting jabbied up. I mean, it would be kind of tough to get into here with all these towers and tortoises, but imagine if he came around through here now. Sometimes patience is key. Actually, not even sometimes. I'd say all the time patience is key. Especially when you're talking cav. Wait for the right time to engage. But now defenders are down to one more cohort. These two will be out of here soon. These skirmishers can hold their own, as I've said, for what they are, but they will get slaughtered by Royal Spartans and Chosens. I think they're about on par with the Celtic. Let's actually test this to see that. Melee attack 32, oh, 27, 35 weapon damage, that's pretty hot. No, it's less actually. 18 charge bonus, 25 charge bonus. 45 armor, 45 armor. Yeah, I'd say a rough comparison would be to compare them to Celtics.
For honor! Kill the skies!
He's done an okay job with his skirmishers. I feel like he could have done more though. If he would have just kind of optimized where he's positioning his units to give themselves good shots.
We understand!
But I think now he's about out of ammo, if not completely out. I mean, these guys have some, obviously. Yep, only a minute 23 left, so they're not going to be able to overcome it. Just main takeaways is don't try to defend here. If you're not going to defend here for whatever reason, you can fall back here a little bit. At least back to like here. Because definitely don't defend here. Because as you saw some devastating shots on those armored showtails at that point. From the artillery also, big mistake by the defenders. You don't want to bunch up units period, you definitely don't want to bunch up expensive units like armored showtails and archers.
Roll back! Reload with haste! Forward!
Dang, I feel like these guys have been throwing for like the past 10 minutes.
Charge! For glory!
Smart play there by Sparta, not letting himself get jabbed in the back.
Engage!
Kush looks like, yep, army losses have kicked in.
Engage!
Good battle though. Attackers,
Withdraw!
few mistakes, but a very solid attack overall. And defenders, rough beginning, but Methasely, I felt like did pretty well there. I would like to see him do a little bit more with his skirmishers. Maybe use them a bit more early and often. So let's look at Methasely. Good job with the Scorpion. That's got to be said. That helped a lot. If only he had some more ammo there at the end. I don't know what he was shooting at there at the beginning. He had like 100 kills. I didn't even notice he was shooting yet. But for the second 100 kills or so were on some good targets. Oathsworn and Royal Spartans. Skirmishers, like these two, if you can get over 100 with them, I think that's pretty good. But especially because I think like these two were both throwing at Oathsworn a lot. But I think they, as I've said, they could have been done even a bit better if they had optimized their throwing angles. Desert Cohort, this one did quite well. Every Legionary besides this one over 100, which I think you want to see these guys closer to 200 though. I think they're capable of it. And slave to slave things, decent job by Miss Acely. Nella, we've discussed the Jin. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. That was a pretty dreadful play with the Jin. Just threw him in to get javied up like 4 times. Archers got wrecked by artillery and then um, just outplayed by the opposing archers. Um, Not much else to say there. And armored shotels, you saw this one did all right, did pretty well, but the others, this one did okay-ish, but these three got wrecked by artillery and arrows. I mean, you're gonna have probably a couple that are gonna get shot up, just because people know armored shotels are good, but it left a lot to be desired there with the armored shotel play. And slaves did slave things, decent job, I guess. Onto the attack, a DJ. Actually, surprised. I feel like he would have got more kills than that, but he did have like a 1-to-1 KD. He had like 2 Royal Spartans left at the end. Yeah, like 2 full left. Archers, pretty solid job with the Cretans. I'm surprised, honestly, he didn't even do a bit more damage. Although it was mostly front shots, except early on. I think it was the Gallics that got most of the side shots. Um, that one did well. The two did really well. Actually, yeah, I'm surprised. I thought they got more kills than this, but I mean, they held the line for a while and held units in place to get shot. Spartan use, nothing crazy. Tommy here, far and away the most kills in the battle. Well done. Artillery was absolutely devastating. Probably the best artillery play Uh, I've seen this whole season. I would say killed so many high quality units like armored shotels and archers. Jin did get kind of wrecked though. I can't remember. Did he get? I think he may have gotten peeled up, but only 16 kills and half the unit down. That's rough. But archers did quite well, especially early on. That was a game changer, killing like basically completely wrecking 2 units of armored shotels with these. Celtics, they were alive till the end. Very well done with these. I mean, this one not so much, but these three all over 100. And yeah, they probably killed some slaves, but they each got a chevron too, so they killed some good stuff. Chosens, all over 150 except for this one. Very well done. They were in the perfect environment. Just head on melee. And this Oathsworn got peeled up really. So that was a good thing for the defenders. They did a good job handling the Oathsworn. Just there's too many Royal Spartans to deal with, and archers they didn't really have an answer for. Um, so yeah, that was a entertaining battle, I would say. And we have one more quarterfinals I'll cover hopefully tomorrow. Then I'll be on vacation, and then I'll be back to finish it off. So see you later. Just quickly here at the end, right after I clicked the stop recording button, I remembered that I had not yet said who won the other battle, and eTier Generals also won. They won their defense when the team switched sides, so they will move on to the semifinals, and they will face Guerrilla Warfare in the semis. Quickly, good run here for SlumDog Slingers. I know at least Nella is a newer player. I don't know about Unequal Cake, but they did quite well. This is their first season in the competitive siege. I know for Nella for sure. I think Unequal Cake as well. So uh, I think they met their match here. So I am out again.